cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Was war denn gerade mit seiner Stimme? Ist sie gerade ein bisschen hochgepitcht worden?
Nope.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the Funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the Funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Dude, you have the files. You clearly know way more than we do. So
Yeah, why is he making this difficult? This is still bullshit.
I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
thank you. Wenigstens einer, der an uns denkt.
Nein, nicht so.
Ich weiß.
Nicht so.
Except for Hajime? If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the Funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the Funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the Funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
What?
Sie versucht einfach urbaner zu klingen, damit sie sich halt anpasst. Aber es ist schon fast schon Black Speech. So, for sure! The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that.
Make your argument.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the Funhouse.
Is that really it? It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Ugh.
We'll be dead in 10 years.
Ja.
Was war denn Fuyuhikos Aussage noch gleich? Das kann ja irgendwie nicht sein, weil eigentlich... Oder?
Fuyuhiko.
Was?
Was?
The first floor of Strawberry House. At 5 a.m. Okay, das ist also schon mal nicht.
Das ist es schon mal nicht.
In truth, Strawberry
Warclock,
Tower and
Broken
Grape Tower
Doorknob,
are actually the exact same place.
Strange Feeling in Tower.
So
Strange Feeling in Tower.
Regardless of whether you enter from the tower from Grape or Strawberry Hall, the place will make most money. Yeah, that is it.
Is that really it?
Das ist nur die Frage, wo schießen wir hin?
Ja.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Ich glaube, was Sonja sagt, müssen wir anhauen.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Actually, ja, das sind ja dieselben
Ja, gerade
Plätze.
deshalb müssen wir das ja anschießen.
Ach so, ach,
The exact same place.
That's wrong.
both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Are they really?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What?
Was? Ich hab grad... Moment. Ich hab mir gerade einen Keks reingepfiffen. Bitte was? Wait, what?
Du hast dir gerade einen Keks reingepfiffen?
Rangepfiffen, ja.
Reingepfiffen, Ein Keks.
Ja, Keks, beim Keks, ne? Ich wollte gerade mal ein bisschen mal beißen und dann kommt diese Aussage.
Ich geh mir auch demnächst mal einen Keks reinscheißen.
Pfeifen, Mensch. Was reingepfiffen. Kennst du das nicht?
Naja, weil halt aber alles mit dem F. Ich hab mir gerade einen Keks reingepfiffen.
Ja, es geht. Versuch mal ein Schild oder ne? Wenn du den Mund voll hast.
Ja,
Ist genauso wie mit, ja, pfeif mal.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
Well, it didn't.
So then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer? Does that mean he's wrong? Oops, I guess I've said too much. If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Ich weiß nicht wieso. Klar, Nakito ist immer noch ein Arsch und ist irgendwie noch ein bisschen arschiger geworden. Aber irgendwie mag ich das jetzt irgendwie. I don't know why.
Nee, sehe ich nicht.
Also ich finde
Wir haben sowieso relativ unterschiedliche Ansichten zu manchen Charakteren. Du hast Gundam und ich finde seine Antics einfach super.
Ja,
ich würde das nicht skippen.
Ja.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Hä? Ja, aber
Bullshit.
dann würde er nicht
Dann wäre
genau
das
so
Blut
liegen
woanders.
wie in dem anderen.
Ja.
Das geht doch nicht.
Da wäre das Blut ganz anders auch.
From Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
The fuck I did?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is
Und die
no bread,
Fragmente?
let them eat cake.
Yeah, shut up, Marie Antoinette. Or whoever that was who said that. Broken Doorknob?
Ja.
Oder, wobei, könnte eigentlich sein.
Ja, wir gucken
erstmal hier
mal.
mit.
There
Erstmal
are
hier.
many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ist nicht.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Das war's nicht. Ach ja, dann ist es wahrscheinlich das Öl.
Crap!
Ja, könnte sein. Ja.
It seems
Ja, so
you have
was.
forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the future pillar, the body, everything at the
Allow me to
Bam,
Hey!
Bitch!
Wir werden besser.
Ich war mal richtig, du.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
Ich hätte es auch so lustig gefunden, dass, wenn sie halt die ganze Zeit versucht zu argumentieren, dass ihr das richtig ist und bevor das Minigame eigentlich beginnt, haut Hachi einfach raus, nein, das kann so nicht sein und dann, oh, ja. Weißt du, wurde das Argument schon zerstört, bevor das Minigame angefangen hat.
Also so ein Fake-Out, ja?
Ja,
Das wär's mal gewesen.
das hätte ich voll gefeiert.
It's fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Halt die Fresse.
Oh mein Gott.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
Lass sie doch mal rechnen. This mystery ties into the secret of the Funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. And that's Nagito.
Hey, Nagito.
Oh, are you asking me?
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
Ich weiß nicht wieso, aber es ist nicht mehr so dieses komplette Psycho irgendwas Bullshit-Gelaber.
He's still an asshole.
Yeah, he's
Just
still
in
an
a
asshole,
different
but
way.
this time he knows shit.
But he doesn't have to be a bitch about it.
Tell you guys a big
He's always a
that
bitch
can help
about
me
it.
solve the secret of the Funhouse.
Usami.
No, you just can't tell them what it is. They have to figure it out
That's a friggin'
themselves.
hint, but then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Bin ich auf der Seite des Killers oder bin ich auf eurer Seite? Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Which you even did improperly. He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening fucking game?
Tja.
He was messing with the crime scene.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you? That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Ah.
Ah, er hat das Bild geschlossen. Schön.
Yep,
Das war tatsächlich mal schlau. Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
see? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture. It was his...
Let me
Not his
explain
dick.
it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Kinda, yeah. Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture? I don't know, it looks perfectly fine to me.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
It's another mini game.
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Oh god, it's Ace Attorney.
It's the trees!
No, motherfucker, it's a tower.
Oh, of course, it's a tower. It's a tower, right? There's only one tower in this picture. That's why we've been singing all along. Which means it's not unnatural at all. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, the tower is still just one. Okay.
You fool! I trusted you! Trees! I was right about that fucking trees!
Why are you listening to me?
I don't know. I always think that you're smarter than me. Clearly you're not.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House. Yeah, it should have been. Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up. I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo. Which means there are other contradictions contained in it.
Einfach so versteckte Bilder-Rätsel. 10 Unterschiede, die hier keinen Sinn machen.
Und ein Wimmelbild.
Oh je.
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Sag jetzt nicht, das ist doch die Wand.
Wo ist mein Haus da?
Okay.
It's
Warum
tower.
sagst du schon wieder Turm? Ne,
Ach,
okay,
achso,
ja.
das ist alles eins? Oh, das ist ja... Okay, das ist
Shit.
aber schon ein bisschen, naja.
An der Himmel?
My favorite color is red because it's the color of the sky.
Funhouse is what we thought it was.
You've been reading a lot of guns.
Auf was?
Ganz.
Ganz? Ganz wenig?
Ganz, ganz wenig.
Ach so. Who's the main character? A goose?
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
Panda Bear.
Ah.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Ne, natürlich
Ey,
sieht
die
man mich da
Tierstelle, du
nicht.
kannst mal ein Shadow da einfügen.
Ja. Hallo, hey!
That's right. Good call. In summary,
Krieg jetzt einen Keks oder
this
was?
is the
Nö.
truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking.
Hey, ich hab eine Sehschwäche. Okay, das ist eine Kontaktlinse.
Elements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Bitch, I've been solving all these mysteries since the first trial.
That's true. That's true.
Cut me some slack.
I mean, the rest of us, they're idiots. Okay, that's I take. But me? Come on.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
I have a talent to kick your ass.
The other clue? And your ass? Is he talking about that one time?
Huh?
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you here? You showed up. How did you even come here?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right? I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already. Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint of figuring out the mystery behind the Funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. You Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright,
Oh nein.
let's do this.
Oh Gott, was hängen wir jetzt gerne im Bild?
Think, Hajime! Think!
Nein, it's
Logic
worse! It's even
Du kannst
worse!
abbremsen, du weißt doch.
Oh Gott, okay, abbremsen, okay. Das ist springen, okay.
War das alles komplett falsch? How the fuck?
Hä? That's dumb.
Okay, so what's Hajime doing? Yeah, he's standing like that for 5 minutes. What is he doing? Is he thinking that hard?
It's all coming together.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Is it?
Got it. I know the secret of the Funhouse.
Do you?
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
Shut up, listen, and be amazed.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all.
Okay.
So where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Yep, that makes sense.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
The first 3 floors. The floors below Grape House. Strawberry Tower was below Grape House? Why not? Are you shitting me?
Nun!
I see.
Er hätte so oder so rum sein können, weil das sah immer noch aus, als hätte der dritte Stock sein können. No?
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes.
What if I told you
Quadrilateral
that Apple
and
House is
hexagon,
20-sided?
overlaid atop each other to misdirect how
what?
we would perceive them.
You know, like a dodecahedron? Like a D20?
Ach so.
And it worked, didn't it?
Well, shit.
Ha!
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order
Ja,
to
weil ihr so viel
conceal
Fokus
the
drauf gelegt
design
Ja,
of
ja.
the house, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Prank, bitch!
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Also wurde dann Nekomaros Leiche einfach nur nach oben geschoben und dann war gut.
Different floors within the same building. Why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Didn't I just explain that?
Precious hammies don't know, but it's so simple.
Oh god, here we go.
I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Sonja verteilt schon mal Popcorn, das wird euch gut gefallen, das wird lustig.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
She's so not into them, eh?
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Please don't strip.
So, are we gonna make a fool out of him?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Und es ist also wirklich nur eine Nummer falsch.
Ja, aber wir müssen halt gucken, was.
Was müssen wir dann nehmen?
I'm gonna solve a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Ich glaube, wir müssen Gundam kaputt machen hier, oder?
Stole my spotlight!
Ich weiß nicht, aber
So which one was the fake body?
his mechanical body.
Warte mal, lass mal kurz mal. Mechanical Body, ja, hat er ja.
Ja.
Verdammt. Im Grunde, was ist Hajimis erstes Visier? Muss man erstmal durch meinen Stream abwarten.
Was meinst du jetzt?
Ja, warte. Dummy, vielleicht mal. Das ist
I'm gonna solve this.
Dummy, den könnte man vorbereitet haben? Nee. Nee, vielleicht doch Strange Feeling, weil wenn das so... Versuchen wir das mal bei
Hurry
Kazuichi.
up, dumbass.
Okay.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Yay!
Okay.
Also als wenn der Dummy vorbereitet war, du musst ja dafür sorgen, dass die echtliche Leiche
Ja,
genauso
klar.
fällt.
Me? Remember when we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? We thought the body had moved, and that's when you said, right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
And we're at the part where we accuse him of being the murderer.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken. I see. That is disappointing.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh. Oh.
She hates his guts so
More
much.
disappointing.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
You mean like an elevator? But elevators move horizontally. A device that transports things to different floors in the same building.
What could it be?
That would be ingenious. Marktlücke gefunden. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this.
Häng mit Bild.
Please don't make a logic dive. Oh, it's a hangman's. Good.
Ist das dumm?
It's an elevator.
Hammer.
Naja, geht doch. War doch schnell.
Ich bin trotzdem halt absolut kein Fan von diesem.
Ja, es ist eine beschissene Version davon.
Must be talking about an elevator.
Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Yes.
No, it was transported by using an elevator.
Elevator, genau.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
Well,
In the tower?
Itself.
yes.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
But then how does the other
So that's why we could only enter from
elevator
one side or
work
the
that
other.
turns 180 degrees? How's that supposed to work?
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
It's a fake.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
Yep,
It's a fake.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
The doors are not part of the
Plus,
elevator.
After the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Noted and done.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
Because.
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Nekomaru is still dead? The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all move with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common...
They were all in Nekomaru's part.
No, der Pillar gehört nicht zu Nekomaru.
Achso,
Es war aber alles auf dem Boden, es war alles sehr schwer.
Ja.
Und alles ziemlich groß. Es ist ziemlich schwer. Und das Öl ist nicht schwer, es ist alles auf dem Boden.
Ja, definitiv.
Der arme Mekamaru.
Ja, Mekamaru. Robot.
And?
I'm out of ideas.
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator?
You can only enter one side at a time.
Only the floor moves.
Oh ja. Bisschen Gesundheit aufstocken.
That's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Aha.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Was war das denn?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Sag ich doch.
Yep. Fake.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
Ask Monokuma.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Oopsie.
Hello.
Well, who could that be?
Did you hear that, Monami?
Of course, of course.
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
What?
Was?
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
Ja, der Mörder dachte, dass das halt der...
Wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
Chain?
The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there.
You don't need to worry about that at all.
Uh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the Funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They
Oder der
destroyed
Killer
the
wusste
button
selbst nicht
and
davon.
wrapped a chain around the door just
Vermutlich.
for that?
Weil, wer von denen könnte es denn auch bitte schon sein? Ich meine, ich habe so ein bisschen meine Vermutung, was auch so ein bisschen Shot in the Dark ist.
Mhm.
Shot in the Dark and you're to blame. My dear Death, that's a bad game.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Ja, der andere Fahrstuhl.
Oder halt von Strawberry zu Guckst, ne?
Ja, ich meine, klar, der müsste eigentlich bloß nach oben und wieder runterfahren, aber man hat ja gemerkt, er bewegt sich seitlich. Entweder das irgendwas ist an dem Ding so konstruiert, dass man das Gefühl hat, man bewegt sich seitlich, was ich mir gar nicht vorstellen kann, wie man das baut.
Ja, bei diesem Fahrstuhl ist halt wirklich, man kommt sich nicht vor, als würde man sich bewegen.
Oder so.
What a pain.
Aber der Kompass hat sich ja gedreht.
Genau. Oder was, wenn der irgendwie halt nach oben fährt, still, oder halt nach unten, je nachdem, aber sich gleichzeitig halt um 180 Grad dreht. Also, ne?
Nee.
Alter.
He's just heartbroken and dick broken.
Ah, Kazuichi, just let her go. Just...
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter. Ja, hätte ich mir jetzt für uns mal nicht gehabt.
Moves vertically. Then, when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Aha, also ist er wahrscheinlich in der Spirale geflogen. Beide Richtungen, horizontal und vertikal, also diagonal mehr oder weniger. Bloß halt in Kreisform.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
True.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
Which is why the compass turns 180 degrees.
Ja. Deswegen hat Dakito ja hier das Kazuichi mal gesagt. Hier, guck mal auf den Kompass.
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? What the fuck is up with that? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right.
Yes, on your
And when my
left.
back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Tja,
Ja, gucken wir mal. Argument.
make your Agumon.
Ja, ich hab jedes Mal schon zugebissen, den nicht zu bringen, ne? Das wird nicht nochmal sein.
Vertically.
The elevator should move.
Wir können ja mal gucken.
Horizontally.
However, at both
Vertically ist
houses,
schon mal ein sehr guter Punkt,
the
um
contact
anzugreifen.
elevator is behind you. The towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Das Face.
So Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
Ich greif
Ja,
mal.
wir greifen einfach Gundams vertically an.
Ja,
connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
so.
No, that's wrong.
Ach, so wie ein eingespieltes Team, wie die beiden sind, das wird nicht gut für die Enden, habe ich das Gefühl. Und ich hab das einfach wirklich, wo wir den Tatort gesehen haben, haben wir so, vielleicht. Und wirklich einfach nur, weil ich gesagt, weil das war's. Aber wenn wir jetzt mal so einfach so annehmen, 6 Leute überleben wieder, wie beim ersten Teil, dann müssten hier vielleicht jetzt auch noch mal 2 draufgehen.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi? Huh? Me? Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagita gave you, right?
Pass auf, gleich machen wir am Ende noch ein Rebuttal gegen Gundam.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses,
Wobei, wir hatten ja auch schon ein Rebuttal gegen Gundam.
Nein, das war Sonja.
Nee, nicht heute. Wir hatten schon mal gegen Gundam uns prügeln müssen.
Na, heißt das, nur weil wir jetzt einmal ein Rebuttal gegen ihn hatten, dass wir dann in den nächsten Fall nicht nochmal machen?
Könnte doch sein.
Jetzt kann
Er traut sich nie nochmal gegen uns das Maul aufzumachen.
Da weiß, da gibt eine geklatscht.
it also rotated 180
Seine Verbände kommen ja nicht von nirgendwo.
Ja, genau so.
Ach so.
Ja, so meinte ich das.
Ach so. Ja gut, dass wir hier das 3D-Ansicht und alles haben. Mensch.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Wie willst du denn das konzipieren, dass du das halt nicht mitkriegst, während du da drin bist?
Ja, da muss so wie Gyroskope ohne Ende drin
Ja,
sein.
ja.
Right side when we arrived at Grape House. Appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Oder der bewegt sich halt wirklich so langsam, dass du in den 90 Minuten, die er braucht, einfach nicht merkst, dass er sich bewegt.
Gut, so lange brauchen die wahrscheinlich wirklich nicht. Das, also,
Man kann ja nur mal, ne?
ja.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
Yeah, but it's
Splendid at all. You're inhuman.
but I'm not in there.
But I'm just a bear, so I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
Ja, weil sie ja auch da war, du Vollidiot.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my.
Ist das nicht der Typ von Metal Gear Solid?
Keine Ahnung.
Der wird ja immer voller hier.
Mensch, du musst noch ein paar hier Campingstühle hier reinpflanzen, damit alle Platz haben.
I mean, isn't it obvious? An Octagon, oder Hecadron, your hope is gone.
Ja,
An
ja.
8-sided shape.
Hä? Was? Achso, die Zeit.
Ist doch noch eine Minute.
Ja, gut. Class Tries immer die Pest. Oh ja, hör auf.
An octagon is a shape with eight
Eigentlich
sides.
ist die eigentliche Pest nur diverse einzelne Minigames hier drin.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Ich mag den nicht.
Hä? Was will? Halt's Maul! Alter, ne? Und die Yoko im Geist einfach so, ich hab gar nichts gesagt, Mann!
Oh, die Arme, Alter.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
A place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably... Schwierig. What?